All right, guys. So guess what? There's been a lot of excitement regarding Castellum CTM after the recent Navy contract announcements we have seen. But after a recent conversation with Glenn that I did not have, it was with the Discord server community creator Mo. He had with CEO Glenn Ives. I think investors may be overlooking the bigger story. This isn't just about one contract, as shareholders of Castellum CTM do know. It's about where Castellum is believing that it's positioning itself over the next several years across defense modernization, logistics software, cybersecurity, and proprietary technology. So let's break down the key takeaways. So first off, according to the update, it does show here that Glenn said that a recording between Maxim Group and Glenn could be dropping soon, possibly tomorrow. And if that's released, it's worth watching because it's expected to cover both the company's current business and its future growth opportunities. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. And one of the biggest topics that was between Glenn and Mo was regarding ADMACS. And if you're unfamiliar with it, they help coordinate aircraft carrier flight deck operations. And that includes things such as aircraft positioning, launch and recovery coordination, fuel status, weapon status, and other mission critical information in real time. And the key point is that today's Navy is operating at a much higher tempo than in previous years. So that means that ships stay deployed longer, aircrafts fly more missions, maintenance windows are tighter, and because of that, software that helps improve logistics, readiness, and operational efficiency becomes increasingly valuable. And another thing, according to the discussion, SSI recognized this need early. SSI. Now, its work its work isn't simply fixing software. It's modernizing legacy Navy systems while keeping those systems operational. And that's important because replacing mission critical systems is not realistic. Instead, the military wants to modernize existing infrastructure without disrupting operations. Quick reminder before we continue, if you're enjoying the content and want to connect with the community, check out the first link below for the free InvestQ community. And if you want access to advanced stock research and tools, the second link is a Prophecy 7-day trial for just $7. And last, if you want daily market updates and behind the scenes content, follow me on Instagram using the third link in the description. Now, let's get back to the video. The update also mentioned that Castellum's work follows a DevSecOps model. So in simple terms, that's a modern software development process focused on continuously improving systems while maintaining security and minimizing downtime. For defense customers, that's a significant capability because these systems need to remain operational while receiving upgrades. And another important point was something that we all knew about was regarding the CMMC Level 2 certification. And this certification is increasingly important. Why do you ask? Well, it's because for companies pursuing Department of Defense contracts involving controlled information, having that certification can make Castellum eligible to compete for additional opportunities as the company continues growing. And another thing that we as shareholders found interesting in this article, or should find interesting, is regarding the talks from Glenn to Mo talking about the XRA augmented reality glasses and how he said the company is always thinking about new ways to expand their own product line. And it also is mentioned, the word is used here, classified, so there's not going to be lots of details shared about the XRA augmented glasses. But what you should know is that if Castellum successfully expands its proprietary technology portfolio, it could diversify beyond being primarily a government services contractor. And the update also suggests that management is trying to create shareholder value within the next 18 to 36 months from now, rather than having to wait many years in the future. Now, of course, this is just management speak, so just to be clear, obviously this is not a guarantee, but it gives investors an idea of the time horizon they're working towards. And it is nice to see a faster process rather than 5 or 10 years, for example. And who knows, maybe some PR can come out that can make the stock go potentially parabolic. Again, there's no guarantees, but you never know what can happen in the market. So the final point that was discussed was regarding investor relations, and the post notes how the equity group continues to work right here. The equity group, they have a wide portfolio and variety of institutional investors, and the equity group continues to increase awareness among institutional investors, and that additional press releases can offer more communication within the investors and may help broaden the company's visibility over time. And whether that ultimately results in increased institutional ownership, that remains to be seen. Only time will tell. But greater visibility is generally something that long-term shareholders like to see. And my personal thoughts with the post from Mo is not about my biggest takeaway wouldn't be regarding a single contract. It's that Castellum appears to be building multiple growth engines at the same time. And the things that you see is you've got Navy modernization, cybersecurity, mission support, potential proprietary technology, and continued efforts to increase awareness within the investment community. And as always, execution will determine whether those opportunities translate into stronger financial results. But I do think that this provides investors with more helpful context for why the investors that are current shareholders of the company right now are following it very closely and becoming more bullish as time goes on. So I want to know what it is you think about Castellum CTM. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Let me know in the comment section below. And also let me know what you want to see in future upcoming videos. But besides that, guys, that's all I got for today. So David with InvestQ out. Stay safe. Keep making good decisions with your long-term portfolios. And I'll see you on the next video.